Good morning, students. Today we'll do one lesson of your supplementary reader, lesson number 6, The Monkey and the Crocodile. I'll be doing reading and explaining the meaning of some important words. You follow in your book and keep a pencil in your hand. Wherever I give you the meaning of any word, you will underline the word and write the meaning. Let's get started with our lesson number 6, The Monkey and the Crocodile. Now, before I begin, one thing, this story has been taken up from your Panchtantra series of books. Now, what are these Panchtantra series of books? These were the comical series originally written in Sanskrit and Hindi. We can say these are the fables. Fables are those stories where animals are the main characters, and every story has a moral or a lesson for the reader at the end. These days, these stories are available in your language English also. Every child should read them. Okay, now let's get started with the reading. Go to page number 21. Once on the bank of a river, a monkey made a home for himself in a tree laden with fruit. Laden means full of. He lived in it happily, eating to his heart's content the fruit of his joys. Heart's content means dil bhar ke. So he used to eat the fruit to his heart's content. The monkey was happy but lonely and wanted a companion to talk to and share the fruits with. But there was no one around, not even another monkey, till one day a crocodile appeared on the riverside. "Hello there," said the monkey. "Do you live in this river? Would you like to eat some fruit?" "Good morning," replied the crocodile politely. "I did come here in search of food for myself and my wife. Nice of you to offer me fruit." The monkey plucked some more from the nearest branch and threw them down. Plucked means to break, todna. The crocodile found them delicious. Delicious means very tasty, yummy. "Thanks," he said. "May I have some for my next visit?" "Certainly, as many as you like, and some for your wife too," said the monkey. "Do come again. I am rather lonely here." Student, this word M-O-N-K-E-Y, it's not pronounced as monkey, it's monkey. The crocodile visited the monkey regularly. Regularly means every day, daily, and ate the fruits with which his host threw down. Now, host means the person, like over here, monkey is the host because he is in a way, the person of that place. Like if you host a party, it means you are giving or throwing a party. You are giving the party, you are the host of the party. He took some home for his wife. The monkey and the crocodile were now the best of friends. They talked and were never tired of talking. They talked about birds and animals, about the villages nearby, and the difficulties villagers faced in raising good crops for the lack of rain. One day, the crocodile stayed with the monkey longer than usual. His wife was annoyed, waiting and waiting, managing the little crocodiles that had just been hatched. Annoyed means angry. Little crocodiles means the babies of the crocodiles. Just been hatched, it means they had just come out from the eggs. She said, "Who is this friend of yours you are so fond of?" Fond of means you like somebody. Oh, he is a very nice monkey, he replied. He lives on the fruit tree. He sends fruits for you every day. You don't expect me to climb trees, do you? A nice monkey, I am sure, replied the wife with obvious sarcasm. Underline sarcasm. Sarcasm means when you are making fun of somebody or you are saying something and you actually mean something else. That is the meaning of this word sarcasm. He said something sarcastically. Sarcastically, like he said something, but the actual meaning of that was something else. He meant something else. If you ask me, this monkey should be my food. I want to eat his heart so much. What a foolish thing to say, shouted the crocodile. I can't kill a friend, though I won't mind a monkey occasionally for a change of taste. Occasionally means not very often. After a few days' time, that is the meaning of the occasionally. Once in a while. You bring him here, ordered the wife. I want to see him. So you can eat him? Never, declared her husband. His wife was furious and she dived in to hide herself at the bottom of the river, leaving the little ones to pester their father. Furious means angry, annoyed. Now, to pester means so that they could convince, the children could convince the crocodile, their father, to be on the wife's side. The crocodile was in a serious dilemma. Dilemma means confusion. You are not able to decide what to do. Like over here, the crocodile was in a dilemma. He couldn't decide whether he should take the side of his friend or his wife. He loved his wife and was very fond of his friend too. Finally, he decided to be on the side of his wife. She was his life partner after all. I know it is a sin to betray a friend, but I have no choice. Sin means a crime, जिसको आप हिंदी में बोलते हैं पाप. To betray means to cheat somebody or धोखा देना. I'll invite the monkey home and hope for the best. My wife wants you over for a meal, dear friend, said the crocodile when he visited the monkey next. You must come home with me today. With pleasure, said the monkey. I am no swimmer, but can ride on your back. And they set out. In the middle of the river, where the current was the strongest, the crocodile could no longer hide his intention. Current was strongest means the waves over there or the pressure of the water was strongest. Sorry, my friend, he said hesitatingly. Hesitate means when you are not able to say the thing properly. You hesitate saying something. But I have to go underwater now. I have brought you here to kill you. My wife cannot survive without eating your heart. Goodbye. The monkey was scared and distressed. But he was sensible and clever like all monkeys. Now monkey was over here stressed and scared also, but he kept a cool head. Kept a cool head means he used his presence of mind instead of getting nervous and crying, sitting and crying because he was about to lose his life. He made a plan. He got an idea. Calmly, he said, I would do anything for you and your family. You are my only friend. After all, what is a monkey's heart compared with the life of a crocodile's wife? But how foolish could you be? Why didn't you tell me before? I would have brought my heart along. See, this is the trick of the monkey. But where is your heart? Asked the crocodile innocently. I thought you carried it all the time. Now, over here, it is shown that crocodiles are not very intelligent animals. Of course not. It's there on the tree. Let's swim back at once and get it. Your wife must be waiting, replied the monkey, gaining confidence. Oh dear, what a mistake, hissed the crocodile. Hissed means sighed or said the crocodile. They laughed loudly as the crocodile took a U-turn or full turn to reach the tree. On the riverbank means on the side, the monkey jumped onto the tree and heaved a deep sigh of relief. Underline deep sigh of relief. This is an English phrase which means when you feel relaxed, you feel that the problem has got solved. Like on the last day of your exams, you have a deep sigh of relief that the exams are over. He plucked a fruit or two from the nearest branch and throwing them down said, "Let your wife have some fruit rather than my heart. Fresh fruits are good for mind and body. Goodbye, friend, and if you don't mind, we won't meet again." Now, instead of getting angry over here, the monkey is a very sensible animal. He, even at the end, is sharing the fruits with the crocodile. The crocodile, sadder and wiser, shed a few tears which were genuine and turned back to go home. Now this line, shed a few tears which were genuine. Now this word genuine means real tears. It is an English quotation or proverb. When you shed crocodile tears, like if a child is crying but he actually doesn't mean it, then the teacher says, "Oh, you are shedding crocodile tears." That means you are just showing off that you are sad and tears are coming to your eyes, but you actually deep inside in your heart you don't mean sorry. That means shedding crocodile tears. So this is a new phrase for you to learn. But over here, the tears of the crocodile were real. He was in a hurry to tell his wife a thing or two. Now this last line, he was in a hurry to tell his wife a thing or two. The meaning of this line is that this is actually the moral of the story, that one who tries to deceive others is deceived sooner or later. If you do bad for others, same thing will get returned back to you. And a person who takes silly decisions has to repent forever. Fine? So that was the end of the story. With this, we come to the end of the story. Now you can do your second reading yourself. You can underline your own words and see the meaning in the dictionary. One more new word we have learnt over here, that is not in the lesson. The monkey had the narrow escape. You can write that under the lesson, narrow escape. Narrow escape means when you were about to get killed or you're about to get hurt, but you saved yourself. That is the meaning of the word narrow escape. That's all. Thank you and happy reading.